Hello, Robin. You were kind of talking when we were starting the thing. I hope that didn't come on. But anyway, be that as it may, this is an impromptu live stream, but nobody's here yet really to really hear me. So what difference does it make? But
there's two people. You call it two people.
Well, there's 2 people in the comments, but there's 7 people so far just got here. So I hope I can hear you.
Good morning.
So anyway,
I can hear you.
The first person here was James Farley.
That's right.
Hi, James.
Hi, James.
And Pirate Gamer Boy was here.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
And Cherry Carter.
Hello, love. How are you,
I hope
Cherry
Penny Lane comes up.
Maybe. Who knows? And nobody, we usually come live here on Mondays now. No, Wednesdays. Jeez, I got a lot of shows. Don't tell me it's dementia because I got a lot of different shows, man. Wednesday, we come on here. We were only here 2 days ago. Just 2 days ago we were here.
Well, you know what? He wanted to do it yesterday, but he was exhausted. He was tired.
I was exhausted yesterday. Yeah, exhausted at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. So there we go. Let me get a little sip of tea to start things off with the black tea, folks. Hold on a minute. I can see the steam coming out still. It's going to be scalding. Salud.
Salute.
Here's to you, Danny. Even for all the times I bust your balls, you're a great guy. And
yeah, there you go. And here's to you. I hypnotize you. Dunkin' Donuts.
I haven't had Dunkin' Donuts. Ice cream, yeah. Burger King, yeah. But that's my weakness more than the Dunkin' Donuts. Ice cream's not my weakness, really. It's mostly sandwiches and Burger King.
Pizza.
Oh, I love Burger King.
You got pizza. See, I haven't had pizza in a while either. So there you go.
Yeah, but you got to use those apps and get the free.
No, don't do that.
We're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about. I wish I had. Oh, I wish I had the receipt.
We're going to talk about how dumb Joe is.
No, he's not. No, I'll stand up for you.
The dumbest thing. I'm very dumb because I just dealt with this guy 2 days ago. Supposed to be once a week. And here I am 2 days later, can't get enough of Danny, the king of chaos. I mean, how does that happen? How does that happen?
It's here too.
So let's see. Hey, is today the last day of winter, or?
Yeah, yesterday was.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the last day of winter. Today is the first day of spring.
Now, see, there's Eric. Eric, it's funny how my mind works. Like, I'm glad to see you here. For some reason, I don't know. Last night. I just happened to think about things, and maybe Laurel and Hardy, your son, your name popped in my mind, and I thought I haven't heard from Eric in a while. I hope he's not mad or anything. I get like that. I don't. It's in my mind. I'm like, then all of a sudden, boom, there he is.
Good morning, Eric.
I don't know what IIRC means though. What do you mean? Yeah, IIRC. This would be a Wednesday only thing.
Yeah.
White Castle is over for good since that unfortunate incident, right? Yeah. A couple of years ago, 3 years ago now. Yeah, I got food poisoning. It was a White Castles that I've been going to for 20 years or more, off and on.
Really?
And so I got food poisoning. Maybe it was bad onions. They had a bad batch, something. Yeah, onions maybe. Well, if you have if you get food poisoning from a White Castle, what would it be? Wait
a minute. There's no bacteria in the world that's going to attack an onion. Nothing can survive an onion. Are you kidding me or what? Bad onions.
I've never heard of that. I've heard there's such a thing as bad onions.
No.
I've heard that,
You know why? It might have been something else. Maybe something else you ate somewhere else.
We watched The Colossus of New York tonight. Very slow and plotting. I got to be honest. I don't think it's a great movie, but I do like The Colossus of New York. I like the robot in there, and I like the birth scene, or whatever, coming to life scene when the robot first comes to life, starts talking. That's pretty creepy, that scene. It's like electronic. It's like really staticky. I like that. And I also like the lead old scientist, Otto Kruger, who's an old act, a classic old actor. He's so bad in this movie. He makes me laugh. He's so bad, and he's like, whenever you see like a seasoned old professional actor reduced late in his career to be in a movie like this, it's funny to me.
Yeah.
Whoppers are let me tell you, I'm being honest. Out of all the fast food is processed crap. But out of all of them, all the burger joints, to me, the Whopper or Burger King regular hamburger, cheeseburger,
Right.
the patty, to me, that's the most natural, the closest to a natural thing, grilled, but stuff like Wendy's isn't bad either, but McDonald's is the worst. I don't care to me, McDonald's is the fakest.
Absolutely.
All right.
And Whoppers are not.
Wait.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Whoppers are not bad for you. They're made on a grill. They come in beef patties, frozen, a whole bunch of beef patties, and they put them through a grill. They're not.
Right. I worked there, believe it, in 1980. 1980, I worked there.
Yeah, I worked there in the 80s as well.
James Farley, okay. I'm glad you put that up because Joe showed me his receipt. He paid $6.39 for a Whopper.
I could have got 2 for that price.
And you got to.
We're going to talk about that because you're the biggest cheapskate ever, and it's a little early. I wanted to wait in the stream when there's more people here. Okay, about this.
I agree. I think you should.
Well, no, but wait. Since he put that up, he paid, and you got yours on Wednesday. You paid $2.39 more.
It should have been Wednesdays are Whopper Day, and on the app it's only $3.99.
App schmap. I don't do apps, but anyway, so yeah, I did that yesterday. I had some fun yesterday. Those things are good, man. But anyway, here's the thing. Now you ruined it because I wanted to wait, but you started bringing it up. So
no, I didn't ruin anything.
Let's wait a little bit till more people are here. We'll talk about that, okay? But remind me to talk about it.
Oh, sure.
I'm not mad. I'm just crazy. Yeah. Now I'm glad that Mick 64 is here because I want you to stick around. Please stick around. I was thinking of you this morning. I spent an hour reading about, don't get mad, the dangers of red meat, beef. Okay. Now we're going to talk about this. So please hang on a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. And I don't know what to think. I mean, I know people out there that say that vegetables are bad for you. That there's inflammation it causes and toxins and all this crap. I hear that fiber and grains are bad. You're not supposed to have grain. You're not supposed to have fiber. No oatmeal, no grains. Fiber is bad.
Yeah.
Right? What are you supposed to eat?
Yeah. You know why? Eat what you want. It all comes down to eat what you want and don't worry about it. Because just worrying about it, you're going to die of stress.
Yeah. Well, good morning, Christian.
Good morning, Christian. How are you today?
Hope it seems like that whenever you're doing a live stream, I'm busy doing something else. My wife and I were out on Monday in my free day when you had a live stream. Yeah, that's what Monday's our regular day to Wednesday. Jesus, all right, forget it. I give up. Have a laugh. You're right. You're right, Danny. I'm losing it. But anyway, Wednesday is now our regular day. Monday, I don't know.
I noticed you have a short-term memory loss. For real.
Yeah, but that's because of the sugar. I don't care what you say. That's for sugar.
So does Robin. Robin don't remember anything.
Yes, I do.
Neither do you. Watch when I catch you. A few minutes from now, I'll catch you in something. Anyway, Dino, what's going on, Dino?
Okay, Dino.
So anyway, those Burger King and McDonald's hamburger patties are only 50% fresh hamburger. The rest is soy mixed with red slime. I've heard of that. The juice that drains from meat when processing, added flavor and chemical. I don't care what you say, Mick. I do care what you say. I mean, it's a figure of speech. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. Blah blah. That there's nothing you can do, man. There's nothing.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can go to a butcher shop.
Yes.
And get chopped meat there, or you can get a nice steak and you can buy a grinder for $29. You can grind your own meat, and you got nothing in there. First of all, soy is not good for you. They found out that soy is a filler. and it's not healthy. Right behind the house here, we got 279 acres. They planted soybeans and stuff like that. You
I'm
know.
tired of this crap. You can't have soy either now. I'm
Yeah,
tired of the whole thing.
yeah,
You haven't planted it again since then.
yeah, we're screwed. You know.
Yeah, you are screwed. We are. And when you say about, oh, go to the butcher and all that stuff. Now I read a lot today. I read an hour of stuff about, everybody's heard about this, about if you're eating beef, it all depends on what the cow ate. Like if he ate grass, it's good. If he was fed
Right.
on grains and stuff, it's bad. So you're poisoning
Right.
yourself. I'm tired of the whole damn thing. Then
But-
I'll talk about it now, Mick 64. And they're talking about how 50% is like the 5,000 comments. There's a doctor talking about beef is good for you. Then there's 5,000 comments from people. 50% say there's nothing wrong with it. But now I'm hearing, I can't say the kind of cancer, bowel cancer, colorectal cancer, whatever it is. All these kinds of cancers supposedly caused by red meat and beef. I don't know what to think anymore. And then they're talking about your kidneys, too much of the protein. If you eat beef every day or meat every day, it could affect your kidneys over time. A lot of people, they'll say apparently, which I agree with from what I've heard. Oh, I'm a carnivore. I have meat all the time, and I'm feeling great. I've been doing this for 2 years, 5 years. I feel great. I believe that the evidence is there. But what about another 5 years?
Yeah.
What happens over time? Heart disease, we talk about heart problems. I don't know what to believe.
Well, first of all, a lot of these cows are injected with hormones, so they get heavy. They get a lot of meat, so we're consuming those hormones, right? Number two, beef has a lot of cholesterol. Some people never have a cholesterol problem, but some people have cholesterol problem, high cholesterol, and they don't know it. And eating red meat has a lot of cholesterol, and it takes a long time for your body to digest beef. So it's actually
that's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. So best thing is chicken, turkey, fish. That's it.
Yeah, I think. Well, I always know they always say fowl is better. Chicken.
Right. It's very lean meat, better for you. You buy Purdue chicken. They don't use any antibiotics. That's another thing that we're consuming. Antibiotics. If you buy
right. Exactly. You can't help it.
Off the wall brand chicken, you get antibiotics. And you're consuming all that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's impossible. I don't know what anybody says. So the thing too is, I lost my train of thought. That's another thing about getting old. It's not getting old. It's about eating a lot of sugar. We were talking about that. I had another point to make about the meat and everything, but it'll come to me later because this is totally out of left field again. Talking about Beatles again. No, sorry, Eddie. I love you, but he said. By the way, the Michael Noland. Shout out to Michael Noland. I love watching his stuff. He said that he did a video ranting about how the prices for Paul McCartney are insane, saying they were like $14,000 to $22,000 for the gig he's doing over in California at the Fonda Theater this month. Now that's ridiculous. They're not that much. I mean, I talked to Andy Nichols, the Paul McCartney man, and he said, no, they're not that high. They're like, you could get them for a few $100 or so, which is still a lot of money. But the thing is, talking about that these are that expensive. No, I don't know. I don't think that's true. That's all I could tell you. I didn't bother making a comment over there. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. So are we going to talk about Burger King now or later? No, we'll wait a little bit. Get the app. Yeah. I don't even know what that means. Speaking of apps, I don't use digital coupons. I don't want to keep adding a new app for every store on my phone. Exactly. But Danny will save a penny anywhere he can, because
Robin uses the apps. Okay. And you know what? They offer, like, she'll go to McDonald's and they'll give her free fries. Burger King, they'll give her a shake or something. But she makes some rounds and she get a complete meal. You know what I mean? It makes you feel good when you get something for nothing because everything costs today.
Well, I mean, I got to say, obviously, like if I'm in the supermarket and say a jar of Hellman's mayonnaise, say like they charge you these days, I don't know, $7, I don't know, $6 or something. And then if it says on sale $2.99, I get excited. Get two of them, because to stock up a couple. Because of course I rather pay less. I'm not saying I rather pay more.
I see it this way. It's very hard to make money, but it's very easy to spend money. Every dollar we can save is an advantage. Look what's going on right now. Look, go to the pump, okay?
Yeah, we're not getting into any politics. No,
what is that politics? What about the old lady on Social Security that needs an oil fill up for a home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should be renting.
No. That's not a bull. You know what happens? You rent. Costs go up. They're gonna raise your rent.
Yeah, you say that all the time. But yeah. Did you watch the video that I sent you or not about the guy with the rent? And what do you think?
That's not a bullshit. Got my own beliefs.
Yeah, well, of course. Anyway, a lot of old people are saying that they find it's better to rent as an old person than a young.
Because they can't. They're not able to repair the home themselves and stuff like that. That's why through your life you save money. You have a nice nest egg. So if you need repairs, you hire somebody, get it done. As far as the house is concerned, I haven't put money in this house. And in the last year, I had a repair guy come here for my furnace because I couldn't figure it out.
Okay. Well, you said about, you said, well, it's good to that's why you save money so that you can, if you need it, you can hire a guy or whatever. That's why it's good to save money, right?
Right, sure.
Now, I agree with you to a point, but if it means that in order to save that much money, I had to spend my whole younger active years not doing anything fun because I was saving money for being old, that I don't agree with at all.
No, you spend your life buying music and
I've had a great time. I've had a great life. A lot of fun.
No, it's not a great time because you always say in a live stream, I got all these movies and records. I don't have no time to play them. Come on, Joe.
Now, I'm telling you, it's a fact that from when I was a kid all the way up to now, 63, going on 64, I had a great time and I don't regret it at all.
First of all, another thing, there's people upstairs. I can't play music the way I like this people.
Well, that'll change when we get that house that we're going to
do. I tell you what, upstairs is the fucking attic. There's nobody up there unless there's a ghost up there.
You got nothing. You live over there in no man's land. You're alone.
I can turn the volume up to 30 and nobody's going to hear shit.
Okay, fine. I will again. I will. You know why I turn it up to 30 or 100 or whatever it is when I'm in my car? That's how I like listening to my CDs. Yeah, I enjoy music in the car when I'm driving. That's how I like to listen to it.
Yeah, you're going to be cutting your driving now with the price of fuel.
No, I've been hearing crying about the price of fuel since I was 10 years old and didn't drive. I heard all the adults, the price of gas, the price of everything. I've been hearing that since I was 5 years old. People are never happy. They're always saying, people are always saying that, things are too expensive. Always. The gas, waiting on gas lines and everything. Not enough gas. When I was 12 years old, the adults had to wait on the gas lines, all this stuff. Come on, I've heard this stuff forever. It'll go down again. I have no doubts.
Mute me. Yeah. No, 3 weeks ago it was $2.89 a gallon. Now it's gonna hit by next Wednesday. It's gonna hit $4 and then maybe more. So no, I can see price of gas going up. We were paying decent prices for gas. Now we're screwed.
Where was all the praise when we were paying decent prices for gas? No praise, no celebrations. Now because it went up, I don't like it. Who the hell likes it? Nobody. I'd rather pay $1. I'd rather pay 50 cents for gas if I could, but it's going to go down again. I ain't worried about it. This is not going to go up 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It's going to wind up going down again at some point. It always does. I've been hearing this.
No.
I'm a kid. I'm hearing, gas went up again. Oh my God. I'm tired of it. Anyway, this poor guy waiting with this comment for a long time. Too much of anything is bad for you, whether it's a particular meat or vegetable. I feel it is good to eat a variety of food. That's what I'm leaning to. And there's people that now I'm hearing fruits are bad. It's like, look, I'm going to tell you something. Enough, really. Here's what I think, and I think this is logical. Everybody's different. Find out what works for you. Some people can't tolerate vegetables. Some people can't tolerate meat. What works for you? Personally, when I eat like a lot of vegetables, I get gassy. I don't like, it bothers my system. Unfortunately, my system responds well to bread, soft, cushy stuff. I feel better. But the thing is, I'm going to change that, and we'll see. I like a variety. In other words, this is what I usually, if I'm doing good. I was going to say this because Danny's going to jump on me. But when I'm doing good with my eating, what I eat is meat, and when I eat meat, not a lot of red meat. I mean, I never have steak. I would never have steak, but I do have burger, which is the same. I have like chopped meat, but not a steak. But anyway, so I eat chopped meat. I eat chicken, fish, pork. I eat fruits, some vegetables. I have beans. For some reason, there's a war on beans these days. I don't understand all that, but I eat some beans and cheese and eggs. That's pretty much what I do. And yes, I put ketchup on with a little bit of sugar in it. Yes, I eat mayonnaise with a little bit of sugar made in it.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
And that's what I do. But basically, right? Basically, what I'm doing is I'm just avoiding refined sugar, and when I can, and bread when I'm doing good. I'm not eating bread, and I'm not eating sugar. And eventually, I'll try the keto bread, like we talked about. But
the best thing to do is stop looking into all these things about, oh yeah, fruit's not good for you. All these doctors, all these programs they have doctors come on, they tell you this is bad, that's bad, this is good. No, don't even watch none of that crap, because I tell you what, everything is affected. Because first of all over the world, if farmers don't use insecticides, pesticides, herbicides, okay? If we didn't have to use that, there'd be a lot less cancer. You see around the commercial, a weed killer, right? Causes bladder cancer, kidney cancer, colon cancer. So what is that telling you? They're spraying that stuff in our fields because otherwise the bugs take over. They eat everything. We have a little garden here with no spray. They eat everything. Robin's got to take the bugs off by hand, and they come out at night. They're slick, and they have great appetite. So that's what we're consuming, and because of that, those chemicals interfere with our body chemicals. You have cancer.
Exactly. He knows his stuff sometimes.
I should have been a doctor or a mad scientist.
That's the way you eat devil dogs. But anyway, be that as it may, when I was a teenager, I worked at Burger King for a short time. Me too. I worked in 1980 for a short time. The frozen burger fell on the floor. They told me to put it on the grill. Yeah, I know one thing. One time I was in the back room where they make everything, and there was shelves where they had like boxes, because they put the Whoppers in the boxes and things and I'm going like this. I take off the shelf one time. I'm real close to the shelf like this. All of a sudden, I see something right close, and it moves. Freaking mouse, right there. Like, God, man.
Unavoidable. Unavoidable.
Yeah, they said they had a rule there. Like, if you opened up, the buns used to come, the hamburger buns used to come in a big plastic bag. Sometimes there'd be a chew mark in the bag, and some of the buns would be chewed on.
Oh, man. Oh, that's what I told you, Joe. You make your food at home.
Yeah, come on. Where does the food come from? Where did you get it from originally?
It's easy to flip a hamburger. Okay, and Beetle Eddie, I tell you what. If I was working at Burger King and a hamburger fell on the floor and they made me pick it up and put it on the grill, I would have told them to go fuck themselves. Then they would have said, you're fired.
Child friendly.
I would have went to unemployment and say, these people fired me because I refused to put a hamburger that fell on the floor on the grill.
Wow.
Okay? That's what I would have done.
I forgot what I was going to say again, but anyway. My wife and I often buy organic free-range chicken. We noticed that it tastes better than regular. I know what I was going to say. It does make a difference how the animal lives. Well, that's another thing, when I buy salmon, it always says farm raised. I don't see one, and they don't have them saying wild caught. They all say farm raised. I'm like, okay, I'm screwed. But anyway, it's probably better than having ice cream sundae.
Yeah, those chickens that are caged. You don't think they eat their own shit? They eat everything, anything available around.
Well, that's why when you say all this nonsense, when you say that's why eat at home. What are you talking about? Like you said, you get chicken, you cook it at home, eat it at home. Like you said, it eats its own crap or whatever.
Hey, you go to McDonald's and they serve you a hamburger that just fell on the floor, or part of it was chewed by a mouse, right? And you're consuming it. Disgusting.
Yeah, but it's stupid again because we make our own chopped meat at home. But how do you know that chopped meat wasn't infected somehow or somewhere at some point?
I want to
get shut up. How do you know that the mouse didn't get at that chopped meat before they packaged it, that you're bringing home to cook at home safely? What the hell are you talking about? You don't know anything.
I want to be fed intravenously. I want a bag with all the nutrients, and I want to have a port where I get fed intravenously, so I don't have to worry about all that shit.
Hello, Mike Waljasper, and hello, JD Thompson. It's always good when JD's here.
We're in for trouble now.
Yeah, and this is right. Exactly. Fish has mercury and microplastics.
Yeah,
I just watched a video, a 3-day, 72-hour sardine diet. Like you eat nothing but sardines for 3 days, and it makes you lose weight quick, and it cleans your body out. But it's got mercury, it's got microplastics. You're fucked. I don't care what you say. We are screwed.
Oh yeah, we're screwed. Yeah, we're screwed.
I was waiting for. Go ahead.
Although they have fish farms, you know who has a salmon farm? Ian Anderson. Ian Anderson is the lead vocalist of Jethro Tull.
I know who he is.
Yeah, he has. But still, they're bottom feeders. They eat all the crap.
I know. That's it, man. Bottom feeders and everything.
Don't worry about it. I love salmon. We have salmon. Salmon is delicious.
Yeah. So there you go. So I don't know why you go out to restaurants. It's poison. I eat everything at home. That's why you make it home. Well, you get a bottom feeding fish.
Oh, a lot of fish feed off the bottom. All that shit they eat in the intestines. We don't eat the intestines, right?
I don't know. Anyway, those studies on meat causing colon cancer, which is what I had, are misleading. They include eating a value meal Big Mac with fries and large Coke as a serving of meat. Pizza is a serving of meat. I don't know. I think they're talking about, red beef from the cow, though. I think they're talking about. But look, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say anymore. How long now have you been on this strict? That's another thing I want to see. I forget. How long have you been on the very strict carnivore diet? No, that's not true. I see Miracle Whip on set. I don't give a damn. I'm going to eat Miracle Whip. I don't give a damn about the seed oils and all of that. I don't care. Although I heard canola oil is really bad.
Yeah, no, it's not good for you.
You could eat one slice of pizza a week and still lose weight, but no more than one slice a week. There you go. There's a good point. Well, like I said, even if I'm dieting well, I'm changing my lifestyle around. Even if I do that for like a year or something, I still will be having pizza. Like if I ever get to where I want to be for maintenance, I will have pizza once a week. I will. It's that simple. 2 slices a week. I will.
Even if you're not on a diet, you should have multiple slices of pizza anyway.
Well, there's nothing you can eat. We just talked about it. Fruits, vegetables, meat. No. It's all crap. Chicken, fish. We just talked about how it's all got shit in it. So I give up. Hello, Marcus. Don't the tickets for the Lennon concert film go on sale today? Good point. They do. I don't think that's going to be sold out anywhere I'm going. I'll tell you that. But I may look into that. I'm gonna go in the theater, but I got to see what theaters are playing it. Okay, if Eric is still here to hear me, have a good day.
Take care. Good morning, Marcus. How are you? Love you, bro.
Yeah, me too, Danny. I own a house. I can blast my music as loud as I want. That's one of the few privileges, but it's still a money pit. It's a money pit.
No way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I own homes all my life. I never rented an apartment. Never in my life. I'm going to be 70 in May. Never rented.
Marcus, I don't know what you're talking about my main guy. He's not my main guy, no matter what you think. I'm very independent. I'm right in the middle. And sometimes I see the good and sometimes I see the bad. But you say the main guy said he was going to cut gas prices and the cost of groceries in the first few days. That's what, look, talk is cheap. Look. This is why I'm tired of politics. This is why I'm in the middle. And sometimes I go this way, sometimes I go that way. Because when the last guy was president, before, prices were high. Nobody said shit. Gas was higher. I don't know what, this brainwash stuff that people have all the time, thinking only one side. I've seen the one side on the left do things. I've seen the right do things. I've seen presidents on the left screw up. I've seen presidents on the right screw up. Look, nobody's ever had. That's one thing. Oh, that's another thing I'll also say. I never remember in my whole life, when I was young, anybody ever being satisfied with whatever regime was in. I heard crap when I was growing up about Nixon. I heard crap about Carter. I heard stuff about Ford. I heard stuff about Clinton. I heard stuff about Obama. I heard stuff about Bush Sr., Bush Jr. I'm so tired of the whole about Trump, about Biden. It's such bull. It's the same crap. Everybody was always bitching about prices going up. Everybody's always bitching about how things are different now and they were better than. It's been the same thing forever. I think that's pretty accurate. So I just stay in the middle, and sometimes I veer to the right, and sometimes I veer to the left, depending on the subject. Let's see. Robert P., what's going on?
Hi, Robert P. But if fuel was only affected, it'd be one thing. But everything around us, you're going to see a big change in prices.
Okay. I eat 100% grass-fed finished hamburger, $5.49 a pound. Well, how do you know for a fact? Did you sit down on a stool and watch that cow eat its whole life? I mean, I know they say that, but how do you know? How do you know 100% that it's really only fed grass?
Back 1964, we have Aldi's here. We have it. It comes in the square. It comes in the square package, air sealed. You know what I mean? It's delicious. It's delicious. We have it in the freezer here because we have Aldi's here. We have multiple Aldi's where I live. And Aldi's is a good store. If you got one around you, they got great prices, stuff like that. And that beef is delicious. But I don't eat a lot of it because I got kidney damage. So I got to watch because too much protein and my kidneys got to work very hard to process that, and they're not working at 100% capacity.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
My kidneys are working at 39%. I'm stage 3B, chronic kidney disease out of 5 stages. So I gotta try to avoid that. It's tough, but
Danny talks about what about your tobacco? Cancer on steroids.
Yeah, I'm not worried. First,
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. Not me. I know people who smoke that never got cancer. Not me.
I don't know how you can get cancer from tobacco, because when you light a cigarette, the tip of the cigarette is very hot. So when you take a drag, everything burns up right there. All the chemicals are burning up right there. I don't believe it causes cancer. COPD.
You don't believe cigarette smoking causes cancer?
No, I don't believe it.
You're flat out saying that you don't believe cigarette smoking causes cancer. You're saying that right here.
No.
I'm afraid that stupidity always brings out the worst in me.
Stupidity?
Yes, stupidity.
You are. You've said a lot of dumb things since I've known you, Danny. That's the dumb.
If a person lives in New York City, Manhattan, right, they're getting high doses of what they call carbon monoxide from. You have these what do you call that, gridlock and stuff like that. All the cars are sitting there smoking. You're breathing all that carbon monoxide. It's a carcinogen, cancer causer, carcinoma.
Okay, what does this got to do with anything?
I don't believe cigarettes cause cancer. They cause other things. Maybe heart disease.
What about other states other than just New York or New York City? You talked about New York City.
Yeah, I take the risk. I enjoy smoking.
Admit it. And admit it. You admit it. You're taking a risk. It could kill you, and you're taking a risk. Admit it.
So,
You just
so is the person that climbs a tall building. You know, he climbs it, and he has no safety net. Same thing. He's taking a chance. He knows he can fall and die.
Well, I don't climb a safety net, a building without a net or whatever the hell it is. Okay, I'm so tired of that logic, that stupid flawed logic that you have.
Wait a minute. You just said I don't climb a building without a net. So you climb one with a net?
Whatever. It's a stupid thing. It's a stupid analogy. It doesn't work. It's a dumb analogy. And I'll say it, and you're taking a chance. You're so stupid. You're taking a chance. You try to avoid some certain chances that you don't have to take like that. You don't have to smoke. Nobody on this planet, I'll say it, I don't care. As a person who's never smoked, nobody should ever smoke a cigarette. Ever. Okay? That's a choice, and anybody that does that is not too bright, in my opinion. And me, yeah, I'm eating bad. I've gotten heavy. I'm heavy for a lot of years now. I take a chance, I guess. But I don't care what you say. Food is something everybody needs or wants. Cigarettes, it's not a natural thing to do.
Wait. Yeah, but excessive amount of food is not what you need.
No, it's not, but I admit it. You sit here and say, no, I don't believe it's bad. I don't believe smoking is bad for you. I admit that eating bad food is bad for you. Can't you freaking admit anything? Finally, at the end, you finally said, well, I take a chance. I'm taking a chance. So you do admit that.
Look at George Burns. He lived to be 100. It was
no fucking what? Look at George Harrison. You want to talk about George's? George Harrison died at 58 from smoking. He said it himself. I got it purely from smoking. Quote. Okay, well, that's what he said. You want to talk about other actors? John Wayne. You want to talk about James Franciscus, the actor who died in his 50s? What the hell is it with you? George, I don't give a damn about George Burns. He fell through the cracks. If you don't care enough about yourself, you're going to chance that. Then that's your problem, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't worry about it.
Of course, obviously not.
I'm gonna be here forever.
Yes, I do have a favorite. I live in New York, where the pizza's the best of the world. And I have a few favorites, but one particular favorite, yes.
That's the problem, right?
No, it's not the problem, because I can do it when I want to do it. The problem is I haven't wanted to do it enough. When I want to do it, like those 5 months when I really wanted to do it, I did it perfectly.
I don't know,
everyone needs to decide what's best for them. Well, this I agree with. I did a deep dive into what caused me health problems, dozens of books and thousands of hours of doctor's visits. I'm where I'm at with the diet. Yeah, so he's done his research. Right.
Yeah, colon cancer is very curable if they catch it on time. That's why it's very important. They say now at the age of 40 and above, it used to be later than that, you get a colonoscopy. There's nothing wrong. A lot of people say, I'm not going to have a doctor put a camera up my ass. There's nothing wrong with it. First of all, they're not looking. They put a sheet over you. They got the camera. They go, they're doctors. They're there to help you. Okay?
Don't give me that garbage. Okay? Not all doctors are created equal. Not all doctors are created. Some doctors don't know what. I've been around. I've had doctors that 5 years I was ill. They didn't know what they were talking about, and they gave me pills and shit when I was younger. And what I needed was a healthy diet at the time, which is why you see pictures of me in my banner back then, when I would eat the health, and I was thin and everything, and I cured myself back then. Okay, I went off the wagon later, but the bottom line is the doc. Yeah. When I'm done, you can talk. Okay. But the thing is, these doctors didn't even look. I don't care, because you don't want to hear facts. The doctors didn't even think to ask me. One doctor from 1984, 1989 asked me, what do you eat? What kind of foods do you consume? What do you put in your body? No, it's tests, drugs. So don't give me that they know. You see 20 doctors, they'll give you 20 different advice. 20 doctors.
But Joe, we're not talking about a doctor giving you medications or whatever. We're talking about a colonoscopy. That's what we're talking about. Okay? They go up there. The worst thing about a colonoscopy is you gotta cleanse your body. You get mineralized.
I've had them, Danny. I've had them.
I'm not talking to you. I always talk to the people out there.
So you're not talking to me at all?
I'm not talking to you because
you're not talking to me at all. We talk. We don't talk together too while we're here too.
Oh, we never do. No, that's why we got that line right there.
Yeah, okay. So finish it, Dan. And by the way, I've had them. Okay, I've had them.
So You get a big container of Miralax, and you got to mix it with Sprite or something like that, and they give you instructions when to start taking it. And then you got to run to the bathroom, and you start to have the runs. You got to get your body clean, so when you go up there's nothing in the way. That's the worst thing. The test itself is only 20 minutes, a colonoscopy, and if they find polyps, they'll take them out, and then they'll do a biopsy. Most of the time,
They go on their yachts.
Yeah, they remove the polyps because they're pre-cancer.
Some doctors are morons, though. See?
Yeah, but you got to take it. You got to have faith in your doctor. First of all, word of mouth. People tell you, "Oh, this doctor's good. This doctor's good." You know what I mean? Very important. Very important.
Yeah, she's laughing at you. She's laughing at you.
It's highly curable if they catch it on time. Once you get to stage 3 or 4, you have problems.
J.D. Thompson's laughing at you.
Yeah, good.
So laugh out loud.
She probably smokes cigarettes, maybe cigars. Who knows?
She does not. And also,
never know.
Proud to say I lived a 100% cigarette-free life. Well, I got to say, me too, except I got a hell of a lot of secondhand smoke growing up.
Yeah. But
I never see health food stores selling cigarettes.
Yeah, that don't mean anything. Yeah, they sell your products. They're not approved by the FDA, or like garbage on the shelf. Yeah, take this. It cures this, cures that. I see a lot of ads. You're diabetic. They have vinegar, cinnamon, and something else. You drink it, and no more diabetes. It's a lot of bullshit. Everybody's trying to sell you something, especially those things in the health store. A lot of stuff is not even approved.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I believe in beans. People say, "Oh, beans are bad for you," and all this bullshit. I don't believe that either.
No, that's plant-based protein. Good for you.
Yeah, ask Danny. He's the expert. Eat beans and smoke cigarettes. You'll be all right. Can you do this show more regularly? Well,
sure.
No, we are now, but there you go.
Joe gets burnt out because he can't handle the truth.
Yeah, right. I'm giving you nothing but truths. Like for example, that you're eating devil dogs and smoking cigarettes isn't good.
And you gotta remember, when you got kidney disease, protein is protein. Period. So you 3 things: potassium, phosphorus, protein. When you got kidney disease, you got a limit, because those 3 things are hard to be processed through the kidneys if they're not working at 100%.
I rented an apartment, $125 a month in '77, then $270 a month until I got my house, 1981. That was $450 a month, about $1,600 in today's money. Hey, whatever works for everybody. I just know that I've seen a lot of old people saying, my advice to you is to spend your money, enjoy it. I've heard old people, if you live to like 88, 89, nobody's sitting there saying with a whole house full of money saying, "I'm so glad I didn't use this money." Nobody's saying that at that age.
I'll be happy to leave something behind to whoever I left behind.
Yeah. Leave money behind. Yeah.
I don't need
it. Leave it to me.
I don't need no more. I don't need no more movies, records. I got enough shit. Your life is buying movies and records.
By the way, you got more movies and records than I got in your house.
I don't buy no more.
Well, wait a minute.
I might buy a couple a year. I used to buy 150 when I was single. 150, 200 movies of fucking week.
I didn't do that much. You're worse than I was.
By myself, I thought that would help me. It didn't help shit.
Well, anyway, so I got done telling you a million times that I've cut down big time. When was the last time you saw a Vinyl Finds of All Kinds video from me? When have you seen it?
Everybody's coming out. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I'm going to make one because I have enough vinyl that I used to make several a week. Look at my old videos from 12 years ago. See how many videos I made then. Every week I made videos about buying records just to have them and show them and everything. Come on.
Material things you can't take it with you.
And you can't take all the money. Wait a minute. And you can't take all the money with you that you just sit in a dollar bill.
Who cares? I got family. They can enjoy it.
Life is not about.
No. I got my.
Life is not about doing without, having nothing for your own. and giving everything to your family. I'm sorry. I mean, it's primarily enjoy your life. You have it. You have it. You enjoy your stuff, and then when you're gone, you leave something if you have to your survivors. But you don't live, in my opinion, just for everything to them. Plus, kids, as far as I'm concerned, grow up spoiled, and they don't know how to take loss or how to be without. They don't understand that you ruin them, and that's a fact. Okay. About that.
No.
You have to learn to work for it. You have to learn to earn your own way. You can't have everything handed to you. You're spoiled. You don't understand life.
I don't live to spend money. I live to.
I don't anymore either. I used to
spend money when I want to. Like, maybe next year or a year after, I'm going to need a new riding lawnmower. That'd be $3,000-4,000 right there. My car is next year be 30 years old. Like a Toyota Avalon. There's nothing like a Toyota. Telling you people out there, buy a Toyota.
nothing like a Hyundai.
My car next year, I got a 1997 Toyota Avalon, and you would never know.
If I could keep it to one slice when I eat pizza, I love when I do that. If I could keep it to one slice when I eat pizza, I wouldn't need to lose weight. Just say no. Well, I've been saying yes too much the last 7 months, but I'm getting back to saying no for a while.
I believe Joe has a food addiction.
Everybody has a food addiction.
Opposite in Karen Carpenter, where she the one.
I'm not going to get into that again. The bottom line.
I just said that line. That's it.
Call it whatever you want. It's not so much a food addiction. It's an addiction to the bad foods.
After I had seen yesterday's menu, it's a food addiction.
Yeah, well, like I said, I would say it's an addiction to bad foods, not so much food addiction in itself. You see. But, you'll eat your words. Speaking of food, eat your words about a year from now. You will. This is a so-called retirement channel. What's Danny's blood sugar level?
Yeah, what is my blood sugar level? Oh, shit.
I can tell it's going to be good the way he's fooling us, making it look like it's high.
I don't know why it's so high.
It's not high. He's just
wait a minute.
Let me see it.
Oh yeah, it's high.
Oh, that's what you call, Danny, a high blood sugar.
Wow. That's high blood sugar. I had one roll, not even anything on it. I just dumped it in my coffee. One roll.
This idiot has diabetes, and he has a roll. You can't have a roll when you have diabetes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a roll. It'll go down. I'm not worried about it. If I croak right now, I'm happy. I croaked on a live stream.
The beef that Mick 64 eats is raised in Australia where Roundup and other weed killers are. But wow, some of those, I never thought of that. Wait a minute. Grass-fed beef that eat grass with Roundup on it.
No. This stuff is banned.
Yeah.
You say it's banned.
Macrobiotic people don't believe in the big C. Whether you take that as rationalization or not, macrobiotics don't believe that smoking is bad for you. Of course, if we die, we're wrong. Lenin. John Lennon said some dumb things. That's for sure. The American pizzas I've seen on TV seem a bit light on toppings. No, we can have all those things on ours too. Pizzas, peppers, onions, olives, pineapple, anchovies, salami, ham, mushrooms. What are you talking about? We get all that stuff if we want them, whatever you want. Come on. Remember, Danny, if you're healthy, you're wealthy. Remember that.
That's Richard James. I love you, bro.
George Burns smoked cigars. He didn't inhale. You don't inhale cigars.
Yeah, he might have got mouth cancer, tongue cancer, throat cancer.
They caught my colon cancer at 49. I had to have a pin put into my hip, and they found it by chance. Wow. Yeah, that's what happened with my girlfriend when they found her cancer, her ovarian cancer. She went to the emergency room for diabetes. Her sugar was over 700 when she went in.
I had my open heart surgery at the age of 49.
Don't be sorry for that. If the shoe fits, if the shoe fits, kick them with it.
Oh, I don't care, James. We have fun.
That's look, it's all in fun. I love you, Danny. I gave you a toast earlier, but the thing is, sometimes I have to work hard with you to try to outwit you.
Why do I have to waste my time outwitting morons?
So there you go. Check the label on candy. But yeah, I always do that. Yeah. And by the way, that's another thing. I decided I'm going to go. I used to have, when I was younger and I was healthier, one of the things I would eat would be canned chili. But I'd go to a health food store and the ingredients would just be like beans and meat, but it was no sugar of any kind in it. So anyway, I'm going to go to the supermarket and I'm going to try to buy canned chili again at the regular supermarket. Good luck finding one that doesn't have sugar. But if it has some in it, I'm not going crazy, guys. I'm really not. Like, I'm trying to eliminate table sugar, cakes, ice cream. Yes, I've been eating ice cream here and there. The thing is, I'm trying to eliminate it. And if it has a little corn syrup, like the mayonnaise has corn syrup in it, I'm eating the mayonnaise. If I have ketchup, it's got a little corn syrup, I'm eating the ketchup. I'll still lose the weight, and I still won't be eating massive quantities of sugar.
But first of all, you don't have to eat canned beans. You buy frozen. Or you could buy bags of kidney beans that you have to cook yourself. You let them soak in water for overnight, and then the next day you make them. And you have nothing in there.
A
lot of cans have sodium, but frozen. Buy frozen vegetables.
That's what we do. I don't like them. We buy them, and they taste like freaking rubber. I hate the taste of them. They have like a certain rubbery taste, like their consistency.
Because you gotta steam them. Joe, you don't know shit.
I tell my girlfriend that. She don't know shit. She's the one that cooks them. She takes a freaking bag, puts them in the microwave, and that's it. All right? Anyway, but yes, because of my kidneys also, I eat more plant-based protein, which Danny is better than animal-based when it comes to kidney health. Well, that's the other thing. If you eat too much, I read that too, you can hurt your kidneys. I forget where this comes from. Crazy. Oh, yeah, the blood sugar. Crazy high blood sugar. I'll tell you what's good ice cream, chocolate marshmallow. Oh, man, from Turkey Hill. I had it yesterday. That's right, JD Thompson. I'm up and down again. Some days I had a day before that where I was perfect. Perfect day. And the next day I had some ice cream.
Can I talk about your ice cream?
No. What is it to say? But I told you. I just admitted that I had it. What are you going to tell me about it?
Yeah, but you didn't say how much you had.
Oh, I didn't eat the whole box. Get out of here. You want to say that, but I didn't.
What?
I didn't.
You liar, you.
I sent a picture with some left in it.
No, yeah, 1 teaspoon.
No, it wasn't. Cut out of here.
I swear.
A big bowl ice cream like that. Come on.
No, I don't believe it. Joe's lying.
I never smoked, that's for sure.
Yeah, you know what? There's no guarantee you're going to live longer than I am.
Just stop this. There we go again. Here we go again. No, there isn't a guarantee. It's not you're right. There's not a guarantee. But you don't live your life trying to drive your car into every pothole to see if the tire will come off.
Yo, right now, in this time period, like you said, this century sucks. It's not a good life.
Right. No. There's one very good thing about the world today.
It's not a good life.
There is one very good thing about the world today. And that is, with all the technology, it makes it so much fun to enjoy all the past years' entertainment, movies, music from the good days. So that's why I like living today, to enjoy yesterday. Here's a poster. Great movie from 1945, The Body Snatcher with Boris Karloff. There's Tug of War with Paul McCartney, Ringo, Blast from Your Past. There's Planet of the Apes up there. The good old days, surrounded by the good old days. Yeah, and another thing, he says, look, he puts it up there, right? He says, Danny, the king of chaos. He's not wrong about that. Why? I'm trying to understand. Every time you come here, you create chaos. Why?
No, I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Now, I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
It's been a long time since you played that clip.
Yeah, I didn't play that in a long time. Wow. All right, let's see now. Let's go. Joe, you look different than your rant video you posted yesterday, huh? Yeah, that's funny because the rant video I posted yesterday was from 2018. 8 years ago, and I dyed my beard then. By the way, ever since I want you to know, ever since I've had a channel, 14 years, I've always had this gray in the beard. I used to dye it in the beginning, and then the hair has gray in it, and I like here, and I've dyed this too since the beginning. I got no shame in that. I'm not saying you're shaming me, but beans are a good source of fiber, so there shouldn't be a rapid spike in glucose.
No, they're not.
Check the label on canned bean. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're talking about that. I spend and give freely. Joe could live off what I spend, give away yearly. Wow. Come on. No, thank you so much.
We love you, Robert P. We love you. You're very generous.
We're on the subject. This has been a very light month. This is like the worst month financially, March of 2026 on YouTube that I've had. I don't know what it is. I think they did something with YouTube on the videos. They're taking some money off or something. It's really, really tight. I am addicted to Dairy Queen chocolate blizzard, so I don't go.
I'm gonna hypnotize Joe. Okay. Dunkin' Donuts.
Get out of here. Dunkin' Donuts is no. Dunkin' Donuts is not one of my pitfalls. I've had Dunkin' Donuts, but my pitfalls are pizza, Burger King, hero sandwiches. Those are my real downfalls, and occasionally the ice cream. But I've had Dunkin' Donuts, but it's not my really. Danny, if you have a roll, have eggs with it. It will slow the spike.
Yeah, I want to show you. I want to show you the roll I ate, not the one I ate. Want to like it? 1 second. I want to just show you why my sugar spiked so high like that. Is beyond me. I didn't put anything on it. No butter, no peanut butter, nothing.
We make our beans from dry beans, then freeze them. Is corn gas healthy? I don't know. Well, one thing I'll say, corn is crap. I mean, corn is a useless food. I mean, I never have hardly any corn. Now, if I happen to go to a barbecue or something, they have nice corn on the cob. If I go to I'll eat corn on the cob, although these days with my teeth, I'm getting older. It's a little harder, but I still can manage it. But
out of all the crops grown, there's more corn than any other.
One's useless food.
No, it ain't. They use it.
I want to get opinions on this. Is corn good? How come you always see corn in your shit? Corn is useless. Corn is a useless food.
Because you don't chew it, you swallow it, dumbass.
What are you talking about? Everybody knows that thing about corn.
You gotta chew it. It won't come out of your asshole. Yeah. Look.
That is the stupidest thing this guy says. What is this? What is this?
This is. It looks bigger than what it is. It's an egg roll.
Well, look what it did to your sugar. 300. You had 300.
Oh yeah. It might go to 300. It's 287 now. But I had just one of these. See. When you're diabetic, life sucks. Life sucks. They're delicious. Dunk them in hot coffee. I slice it up and dunk it in a hot coffee. Out of this world. That's
I don't know. You're congratulating me for at this point because it's been a while. Congrats, Joe. Want a cookie? Actually, don't answer that. Everybody wants a cookie. I think Marcus is one of those people that's always been naturally thin.
Yeah.
I've never thrown away ice cream. I have. I threw away some yesterday.
No, you didn't throw. No.
Yes, I did. Tell me what I did.
No, I know what you did.
I used to enjoy a pack of potato crisps in the afternoon. By the way, you know what else carnivores eat, which I haven't had yet? Pork rinds.
Bad stuff.
Because it's at least that might be your potato chips. Pork rinds.
You know what that's made of?
Pig's intestines.
No, pig skin, dumbass. You're dumb. That's pig skin that you eat.
Well, you're calling me dumb. It's certainly the pot calling the kettle black.
Fried in oil. Yeah, good for the arteries. Yeah, they'll be cutting your chest open someday.
And one thing I've never had is peer pressure. No way. I was always my own man, even in school.
No peer pressure. No, not at all. No.
Really?
No,
How'd you start then?
I don't know. I started one day. I was working and there was a guy, Johnny Rivera, right? He said, "You smoke?" I said, "No." "You want to try one?" "Yeah, I try one." And with the first cigarette I had, every time I inhale, I get lightheaded. I said, "Oh shit, this feels good," you know. And then of course the second, third one that went away, and I just kept picking up cigarettes. You know, I bought a pack and started smoking and stuff like that. And
You knew it was bad for you. You didn't know it was bad for you. You thought it was good. I forgot. Corn is a grain that's pretty much all starch. Yeah, but it's useless.
now there's a lot of
Yes, I have tried the new Whopper. That's one of the reasons why I. That's one of the reasons why I broke down because I heard they made a new Whopper and I had to taste it, and it's better than the old Whopper. I think. I mean, it's the same. I wouldn't if they didn't tell me, I wouldn't know there was any difference. But they said basically the mayonnaise was a little sweeter. So I maybe they're using a Miracle Whip now and make it. I don't know.
I don't think I said hello to Joe. Joe 2468. Hello, Joe. I don't know if I said hello to you. I don't remember.
What's going on, Ramoga? There,
Hi, remote.
I got to go. Computer job this morning. Thank you for saying hello, Robert.
Take care. You and your family. Take care, Robert P. Thanks for coming.
How would you feel if the creepy king from those mid-2000s Burger King commercials showed up in your apartment? I'd ask him, drop the Whopper and go home. Leave. Drop the Whopper. Leave.
I tell you what, I remember those commercials. That king was creepy, man.
Yeah,
He was
he was.
creepy. And I
Penny
was
Lane. Shut up.
Penny Lane. What's up? I love you. I love you, Penny Lane.
Penny Lane. That's peer pressure, Danny. The guy said you want one. You said yeah. That's peer pressure.
I don't know peer pressure. I could have said no. My choice.
Laugh out loud. I was thinking the same, Eddie. That's the very definition of peer pressure.
Nah, not peer pressure.
I don't think it's peer pressure either. How is that peer? Who's pressuring him?
Let me see.
He asked if you want one. He could have said no. Where's the pressure? I don't understand.
77, 78, 79, 80. I was 24 years old. I was no 16-year-old.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's talk now. I'm going to try to. I wonder if I could find the receipt if I go in the other room.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, I can. On the receipt, he's got something printed. Maybe Joe will tell you.
Yeah, let's see if I could. I don't know, where would it be? I don't think I can find it. But anyway, when I go to Burger King, they ask me, "Can I have a name for the order?" And I hate when they do. Don't ask me what my name is. What do you want? My rank and serial number too? Social security number? Anyway, so I always say Danny. So I got the receipt. Wait a minute. I probably got it on the phone. No, I don't have. Wait a minute. And the receipts. Wait a minute. I got a picture of it, but should I get it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Talk while I'm gone.
Yeah, I don't believe in it. Yeah, a lot of kids have peer pressure when they're young, 15, 16, 17. Other kids want you to try this, try that. Or if you don't do it, you're out of the circle. It's a lot of bullshit. You don't need people like that. If your parents raised you well and taught you, by the time you get to that age, you already know you're one step or two steps ahead of these people. Especially somebody offers you dope. You know what I mean? You're taught it's bad for you. My parents taught. Actually, when I was young like that, it was never none of this shit around. They had fentanyl and all these other drugs, street drugs, chemicals, and stuff like that. That wasn't the problem back then. The problem was just trying to stay out of fights. The other friends would try to get you into fights, which I avoided.
You know what's hilarious though? This guy Marcus thinks he knows me. You are so wrong in everything you say about me. You don't even know me. I know you've said before I do it for shtick just because I want to give you. I want to bust your chops. But let me see now here. Because I will show you a picture of the receipt here. But so they ask you. They say, hold on, man. They say, like, can I have a name for the order? And I always say Danny, right? So it'll come in eventually. Anyway, so here's the thing. What I don't care. One Whopper with cheese. Actually, hold on a minute, Danny. You said what? You said this was $6 yesterday, right?
6.39.
$7.39.
7.39.
$7.39. Whopper with cheese. $7.39. I don't give a damn. It was worth every penny of it to my taste buds.
Not only that, on the $7.39, you have to pay sales tax. That's what, another 8%?
Let's see. Hold on, but we're not done yet. One medium drink. I had a medium drink. It was root beer, vanilla root beer.
Vanilla root beer.
It's bad. It's bad. I mean, look at this. Complete transparency. What do you want me to tell you? I fell off yesterday. The day before was perfect. The day before, perfect. I'm a human being. All right. Then finally, I tried jalapeno, 4-piece jalapeno cheddar bites. That was $1.79. The total, subtotal, $11.77. Sales tax, $1.02. The total of the order altogether, $12.79. And I told Danny about this yesterday, right? And he goes, I showed him the receipt. You know, the one that you think I'm so ashamed of, Marcus. I threw it out fast. Anyway, and he's going, $6. $6. You got gypped. Oh, you should be use the app. And you can pay, do it. He's a cheapskate. I don't care.
Robin uses the app. I save money. That money I saved, I can use for something else. You're pretty stupid. You go to
for
Aldi.
Your dogs. You can use it for your dog food. Yeah.
That's okay. I love my dogs.
I don't care.
That $13 you spend, you can buy a week's worth of food at Aldi's. 1 week.
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with loving your pets, but remember, remember, people come first.
No, my dogs come first. No.
Before your wife?
Yeah, sure.
Here's the question right there. You're not going to give me the honest answer, are you? If you had to save your dogs or Robin, who would you save?
The dogs.
Well, all right. You're just saying that. I don't believe that. Anyway, case closed. You see what I mean?
That's a stupid question.
Everybody always thinks about food. That's why we survive. God, and yes, there is a God. God made eating a pleasure. Imagine if eating was like root canal, or sex was. If the sex was like root canal, we'd never have people. There would be no civilization, no births.
Yeah, but Bill, it's how much you eat. It comes a point where you don't overeat. You don't eat 4 slices of pizza. Nobody needs to eat 4 slices of pizza.
Yeah, absolutely. As a grown man, if you eat nothing all day, and that's your don't give me that shit. Like if I've eaten nothing all day, and maybe very little, and then I have dinner at like 6-7 o'clock p.m. You as a man could eat 4 slices of pizza if you had nothing all day. Baloney.
First of all, you're supposed to have like 2,300 calories a day.
Look who's talking, Mr. Tootsie Rolls. Mr. Tootsie Rolls.
4 slices of pizza, you're eating more than 5,000 calories a day.
You're wasting your breath. You're wasting your breath because I know this. I agree that of course in a perfect world you shouldn't have 4, have 2. And, I understand 1 is even better. Yeah, I get all that. Okay, but I still stand by if you had a Burger King Whopper in the day, and you had pasta in the middle of the day, and then you had 4 slices of pizza, then I would kind of really worry about that.
Excessive. Yeah, that's
whatever, Danny. Look at you with the size of your head. How did it get that bloated?
And some people say, "Oh, that person's he or she's a glutton."
I don't care what they think. And you know what those people do? Those people that say that, they're people that are thin their entire life, don't know what it's like to be heavy. They even try to have ice cream Maltons. They go to the doctor, I can't gain weight. And they drink a chocolate Malton, go home and have pizza, eat 4 slices of pizza. And they can't gain anything. And they're the ones that laugh at you. Get out of here.
Yeah, see, I don't think about that. Yeah, I see heavy people, skinny people, It is
yeah.
I don't put anybody down, never.
I always say Danny. I'm not giving you my name. Ridiculous. So I say Danny.
Who gives a shit? I don't care. a minute, Joe. Wait. You showed him. You showed him the picture of that menu, right? I think the next two pictures is the ice cream, but you won't dare to show that. It's got to be on it because you sent me all three.
Wait a minute. Did I just talk about it? I just talked about it, right?
No, we want to see it. I seen it.
All right. Hold on. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Hold on a minute. Think I'm scared of you, buddy?
You gotta come clean. It might help you. You know. One time years ago, Weight Watchers. That if you put on weight, they used to make fun of you. If you put on, I never went to weight, but that's what I heard. They would really ridicule you if you put on weight. That was a punishment.
There it is. Come on. There it is.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. You ready? Okay. Wait a minute.
That's before.
I don't have an after picture. By the way, and here's another day. Here's another day. Hold on a minute. And you know what this was? This was like a couple of days before. You know what this is? That's they call it a monster burger, but without the bun. It's eggs and the meat and mushrooms and some cheese. I think that's what that was. Maybe it wasn't that. No, I think it was a skillet thing. That one. I don't. That's the wrong picture. But still, that was when I wasn't eating any. That was a period where I wasn't having any bread or sugar. So it goes both ways. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wait a minute. So somehow that picture of the empty ice cream carton disappeared.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, you know what he did after you sent it to me, after you inboxed me, I look while we're talking on the phone. I look. This message has been deleted. There was like 6 of them. He erased everything because he probably thought in his mind, I'm going to share those pictures with other people, which I would never do.
Here's another one I got for you. To show you how much I give a shit about what you or anybody thinks. Hold on a minute. Here's another one. Okay, there's me and my girlfriend one night dinner.
And I guarantee it was gone. By the time your dinner was over.
It was not gone. I threw out the box the next morning with a few slices left in there between 2 of us.
He's throwing out food again. There you go.
There you go. And again, I told you this a million times. First of all, I go crazy throwing out food. I don't like doing it. I'm always getting after her. But the thing is, food like that, like I don't want to be tempted the next day, so I don't save it. You say save it, wrap it up. I don't do it because I don't want to eat it the next day. I had bad enough I had it that day. The next day was good. The next day after that was clean the whole day.
One time on the TV, they showed you had this person on there, and they had those things there where they check bacteria. Certain things go bad fast, but pizza can last 7 days in the refrigerator without getting any mold. 7 days.
I know, but you can't leave it out overnight.
No, you don't leave it out. You never leave that shit out overnight.
I told you that that night we both caved in. We said, okay, we'll have it as a treat. Then I didn't want to wrap it up because I didn't want to be tempted the next day. The next day was fine all day. There was no starch, no flour, no sugar.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You do that with ice cream. You throw the ice cream away, and 2 days later you try it again.
Come on! But even if that were true, you don't know at that instant you're going to go back the next couple of days and do it more. You don't know that.
You waste so much money. So if you ever go in the doghouse,
you worry about money. You are a cheapskate. I can't stand cheapskates.
If you ever go in the doghouse and you're asking for donations to survive, we're going to say, no, I'm not going to give donations.
You are a cheapskate. And I don't like cheapskate people. So there you go. Do you think peer pressure, the guy has a gun to your head? He said you want one. You said yeah. Why don't you say no? You wanted the guy to like you. Peer pressure.
No. That's about bullshit. I want to try one. Come on, Peter. You're looking for trouble. Yeah. I'm going to send you a pack of cigarettes.
Even I got to agree with Danny on this one.
bullshit, man. There's no peer
Yeah, he
pressure.
asks you, do you want one? He goes, yeah, I'll try it. Give me one. It doesn't
Nobody-
necessarily mean that he's thinking to himself, well, if I don't try it, I'm going to look funny. He's going to not like me. I
Nah,
feel
no
pressure.
peer pressure. No, nobody ever bothered me in my whole life. That they knew better to try to play with me. Never, my whole life. But I'm street smart. I come from Hell's Kitchen, New York City. I know the whole game.
But you find, and
I could tell you a lot of stories that you wouldn't believe. I gotta let the dog out and stretch my legs. So
no, your wife lets the dog out. You're doing a show.
she's not here. Answer some Beatle questions.
Do you find Aunt Esther attractive?
Yeah, her and Hazel. Those two are very attractive at my age.
Oh, I don't know which I take out of the two. Maybe Hazel. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, sure.
I wanted a pizza. I had a pizza, the whole pizza.
I want a pizza. I had a pizza, the whole pizza.
Well, Mogi, you're out of your mind. This guy's he's another guy that likes smoking. Get out of here, an appetite suppressant. Good for your mental. First of all, you got to be kidding with that. I know you say that a lot, but I think you're out of your mind if you believe that. God could have given us a tasteless pill to keep us going all day, but he made food delicious. Absolutely. People, I don't believe in God. I don't believe. You give me some evidence. What are you talking about? I mean, look outside at the light that's in the sky, the gravity. All this stuff is like miraculous. Ah. I need to starting to get hungry. Yeah. Yeah, I actually, yeah. I don't either. Really, I don't. I swear I don't. But if it's bad food, like there's times like
My shower, I'll take it now.
like let's say I get weak and I have soda, and I buy like a 2-liter bottle of soda, right? And say like I drink a glass of soda, which I shouldn't, and then I'm like I feel bad, like this is bad for me. Why'd I drink that for? Now I take the rest of the soda and I pour it down in the sink. You know what I mean? Oh, you wasted money. Save that. I'm sorry. I was foolish. I was foolish for spending the money on that in the first place. I'm not going to save it to be tempted the next day to finish it. You know, that's how I look at it. But everybody's different. All right. I see. We got no real comments coming. We got. Tell us some more stories, but it is what it is. I don't care, you know.
Instead of when you go to places like that, instead of ordering a soda, you tell them I want a water.
Yeah, you know, water is really delicious. Anyway, when I'm doing well, that's all I drink. And here it goes. J.D. Thompson says to Danny, "No peer pressure, just a really dumb decision."
Yeah, it might have been, but that's my decision. It might have added to my open heart surgery. Who knows? I had double bypass, 2 clogged arteries, but that's all the Italian food I ate all my life. They don't teach you. They don't teach you at all about cholesterol buildup in your arteries, eating too much, or if you're diabetic, you get kidney disease. And they don't teach none of that. They teach you about George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and a lot of other bullshit.
Now they won't even do that. But anyway, I'm teaching the wrong things about. You're teaching the wrong things about Washington.
Abraham Lincoln and George Washington never made me any money in my life. Never.
Hey, hello, 4D man. Thanks for saying hey.
Hello.
What's your favorite psychedelic rock album? Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Psychedelic rock album. Oh, that's very hard.
Diet soda is crap. They're all crap. Both any kind of soda is crap.
No, even diet soda. It got a lot of phosphorus in it.
Hey, you know, Jill, you've been watching this. I'm surprised you didn't say nothing about the pictures of the ice cream and the pizza. What's going on with that?
He claims he don't have the second photograph, which I don't believe it.
I don't have it. I deleted it.
No, I don't believe it.
The second photograph has a big ball of ice cream in it because I couldn't. I didn't eat the whole thing. Yeah,
Robin is my witness.
Well, you have a different. Put it this way: you have a different idea of the size of what was left over.
Yeah, okay. Robin's laughing. She's laughing
You're laughing about.
because she's seen the photographs. We have the evidence.
Where is it? Don't you have it anymore?
No, you deleted it. I just told everybody all the pictures that you sent me, you deleted.
Let me
I
see.
said, I said to you, Joe, what do you think? I'm gonna share it with other people. I would never do that.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I got it. I found it. There's another. I sent it to somebody else.
All right,
All
let's
right.
see. Make yourself big, maybe better.
Yeah, sure. Here we go. You ready? There. There's all the ice cream left in there. All right. That's a teaspoon. Why aren't you responding? You feel stupid?
That's not the picture you showed me. First of all, it wasn't that view.
Nah.
It was sitting next to the computer because you could see the computer and the empty ice cream container. Don't bullshit me. You can't bullshit me. I don't have dementia yet. You know you're lying.
I think you're exaggerating, Danny.
No, I swear to the rest of my family that's living. I seen the picture. He has a computer and he has one of his channels up there. And right next to him, he has the empty container of turkey or ice cream.
That's
swear.
not true.
Yeah, it's true.
You're getting them mixed up with another picture. Come on, I'm not going to belabor this nonsense. The bottom line is, the bottom line is, I went off the wagon, and then I'm back on the wagon. That's what matters.
I want a polygraph test. Yeah, let's go to the police station and give you a polygraph test.
You're ridiculous.
It's true.
I hate wasting food. I plan everything I eat so nothing goes bad. Yes, I'm cheap. Well, like I said, when I do that, I also don't like wasting food, but I don't look at that as in being cheap. I don't look at that as in being cheap necessarily. I just look at it as I don't like throwing food away. And I know I don't keep pictures of food on my phone. They happen to be on now, and it doesn't work. I've tried everything. Are you kidding? I've tried everything. That doesn't work. I've tried even doing a regular live stream every week, holding myself accountable out there. But it's going to work. I'm not worried about a thing. You'll see. All right. For a while I was. Oh, yes. There's no doubt about it. I was a Turkey Hill junkie over the summer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was trying a different box every day or two. Yeah, I was. I never could finish the box. I always throw it away, half of it, or quarter.
The 5 months where he was eating that ice cream there, you should have bought stocks in the company.
No, you're exaggerating, Danny, as usual. You're exaggerating.
There was one every day. What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah, I can mention all the flavors.
Don't make up flavors now. They don't exist. Look at this. Meanwhile, he's making out with his dog. You talk about.
I love my dog.
That's the sweetest dog, Shelby. Look at that.
Right. I'll spend any amount of money on this dog right here.
Yeah, but I asked you if it was between if you had to save either Shelby's life or Robin's, who would you save?
Shelby.
When I started smoking at the beginning, I threw up 1 or 2 times till I got used to it. 25 years of smoke, but no more.
You threw up? What a wimp bag.
Why don't you eat some lean turkey and walk up a hill every day instead? First of all, just about every day I walk. I walk every day. Sometimes I skip a day here or there. Like I'm going to skip today because I got to go out. That's the first thing. And certainly, and then there are times when I'm on the right lifestyle and I don't eat anything like that. I don't eat any bread. I don't eat any sugar. I don't eat any pizza. There's plenty of times I do that. I don't eat any ice cream. So
Look,
the
look,
thing is, I don't stick with it.
look. He does everything backwards. Instead of eating and then walking, he walks, then he eats.
We talked about this several times, Schmuck. We've talked about this several times, Schmuck. And I tell you, first of all, I have issues with my digestive system. If I eat something and then I go out walking, sometimes I need to get to a restroom, and that's not a good thing when you're out. Okay? That's the reason. The second thing is, I've looked it up, I've done research on this, and it doesn't make a damn bit of difference as long as you do the walking. And it shows because I lost 38 pounds when I did it that my way. So now this is your problem. Put that in that cranium of yours, that cement block you call a head. And the next time this comes up, don't say that again. Try to remember what I told you.
Yeah, I have a nice stationary bike. It has a display and everything like that. That's what you should have.
Yeah, I see your stationary bike, like laying on your couch all the time.
I have it in the other room. I use it. It's Robin. I use it all the time.
You want to tell this guy your favorite Beach Boys song, like it matters? Go ahead.
It's got good vibrations. That's a great psych song.
Boy, Dad, you are an annoying guy.
You should stop being annoying to me.
I haven't seen that clip of this.
Well, you're annoying, I tell you. That's it.
Oh, Ramoga got a nice comment, a question.
Does feeling guilty for going off your diet take away from the enjoyment of the food? No, because it's good while I'm eating it. The guilt comes after. What are you talking about? It doesn't take away from it. And the thing is, the biggest problem with it is that I'm sure I didn't invent this theory. The problem is, I think Danny said this, food is always there. It never denies you.
No.
If you have that, you can get instant gratification right now.
Right.
In order to feel better and look better, trimmer, it takes months. That's the difference. You know, it's instant pleasure versus long term, and I think that's the problem with it.
Yeah, but never denies you. It's available anywhere, and there's a lot of good tasting stuff. And once you pick up a pastry, something like that, you feel good. You know, you have a good feeling. Your brain makes chemicals.
That's Danny. That's Danny's going to be his motto for everybody out there: eat beans and smoke cigarettes.
Eat beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. Before there's addiction, there is, what is that? Toleration.
Toleration. Yeah.
4D man speaking up here. He says, last time I was in New York City, I ate cheesecakes at Rocco's on Bleecker for 3 hours, then walked all the way to Harlem to walk it off. Walked back as far as the Dakota building, then the subway back to Penn Station. I'm glad you don't have a bowel issue, or, you know, I don't want to go too much, because otherwise you wouldn't have any place to go. Danny, can you explain to us why bread is the best food out there?
You can have it with anything. You can have tuna salad, chicken salad, ham and cheese, ham and provolone, liverwurst. I can go on and on and on. Bread is the perfect meal. Perfect.
What's your favorite Beatles song and your favorite Oasis song?
Favorite Beatles song?
Yeah, what is that? I don't think you ever told me that, did you?
Yeah, Beatles song. It would have to be a Day in the Life.
That's a good one.
Favorite Oasis song? Live Forever.
Live Forever. Never heard of it.
Oh man, you don't know shit.
Oh, I know shit.
I don't know if 4D is from Manchester, England, but Oasis comes from Manchester, England. The best band out of the 90s.
You're kidding!
You got Noel Gallagher, a musical genius. No, and Liam is a great frontman. It could be better than Robert Plant or a lot of them out there, Mick Jagger. You know, Liam. We got Josh here. Hey, Josh. Live forever. I wish. No, I don't want to live forever. No, I want to someday go see my family. You know, I want to go through those gates and shit like that. I want to see my family.
What makes you think you're going up there?
I know I'm going up there. If
You'll
anybody
be
goes
going down there.
no way, never.
I've already been down there. I've been to hell. It's called the U.S. Postal Service.
You know, you could have got. Wait a minute. You worked there 27 years, right, in hell, because of a pension. You could have got a pension. You could have worked at Wall Street and made $100,000 a year bonus on top of your paycheck.
Yeah, but now the funny thing is, sometimes whenever I go around the old neighborhood that I used to deliver in, I start feeling sentimental lately.
Sentimental.
I don't get that. I don't get that. Not sure you'll agree, but I love the hell out of Day Trip, but that's one I never get tired of. Of course I agree. It's a great song, as almost just about all of the Beatles, but not all, but almost all.
Yeah, it's not one of my favorite.
Next time I go to Burger King, I'm going to give 4D as my name.
I tell you, if there wasn't a day in the life, I love P.S. I Love You.
Oh, me too.
I love that song, which is never really talked about. I don't know why, but
how about Yesterday? Do you like Yesterday?
it's okay. Yesterday, all your troubles seem so far away. Now it looks like they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. AI is amazing, right?
I don't know, Daddy, man. I tell you, that's horrible, that version.
Yeah, I'm not a singer. It was done for fun.
Nah, I don't think so.
Liam Gallagher, yeah. And people say, good song. Yep. Some people say it's a song by Oasis. So you added something. So you were meaning the song Oasis, but some might say it is a song by Oasis, sung by Liam Gallagher.
Every time somebody gives this guy a second, a little opening to talk about Oasis, he goes on, and nobody cares about Oasis.
I could talk about him the rest of the live stream.
Yeah, but how come where's all the channels on it? I'm not going to Oasis Fest.
Oasis Fest.
Now the Monkeys. Now that's a group.
This is for that's not a fist bump. That's what I like.
Well, wait a minute. Who are you anyway? You changed your name. Can't change it for 12 days. Well, who the hell are you then? If Danny could put together a CD, he would sell millions. That's it exactly. I could just see it now. Anybody who wants a Danny CD of hits, let me see your excitement for it. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that.
That's if it was me, I would say, I know you're trying to bust my chops. If that was me, I would say it. But actually, when I saw Paul drive by, I didn't want it obstructed by any noise. Me go, yeah, Paul. So, I love you, Paul. It wasn't me. Okay.
Sound like you.
It was.
Sound like you.
It's not anything like me. And even if it sounds like me, it's not me. And why would I freaking deny it? That's the thing that kills me. I wouldn't deny it. Do I have? I wonder if I have the other one on here. Let me see something.
The part of that clip is pretty cool. Is when you see the car coming, right? And I thought it was gonna hit the center, yeah. And then all of a sudden it pulled off where all the people were, and people going berserk.
Now look, this is my camera. Okay, it's raw footage. I'm at the front of the line. Okay, I'm at the front of the line here. I'm going to go ahead because it's a lot of waiting. Because you know what his car looks like. We've done this before. And then you look over the hill. Hold on. This is me at the front of the line. There it is. I can see it. This is he's kind of like, this is him like saying hello to me where I am. That's not me. All right, now that's what I did. Okay, now that was my camera. Now
I heard you say, "Paul, I love you."
I told you it wasn't me. If it was, I'd gladly admit it. Now that's the first thing. Now the second thing. Now I tried to tell you that I put it together. Now meanwhile, Robert S. was down further on the line,
Right.
so I got the initial when he first came. And then down the line, let me see if I can get that. This is, hold on. This is a different camera angle.
All the way over there. Oh, look, he's coming.
You see, now this is what we just saw. I was at the front, right?
Oh my God.
Well, he goes over to the front. That's where I was. I got him over there.
Oh, yes.
And Robert S. going, oh, yes. That's Robert S. going, oh, yes. Listen.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not here. I'm not in this thing.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God.
You can't pay it for that if you're a fan. If you're a fan, you can't put a price on that if you're a fan.
Joe, that one girl say, "Oh my God!" It sounds like she's having an orgasm. She might sound asleep in bed.
She does, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, definitely, most likely.
And there you go.
There you go.
Again, another stupid asinine comment by you. That's what's called raw footage. When I put it together and I edited it, it's all tight. You know, you're so stupid. You know, he doesn't like me calling him that. When it applies, I will. Let's put it to you. I have one thing to say to you about this further before I go on to this. This is to you, Marcus.
When I need advice from you, I will ask for it.
Anyway, when you start, you take all kinds of wild footage, and then when the time comes, there it is. Then it goes back to wild footage. But you only use that segment that's concise and that's straight. You know what I mean? Try again. No wonder you have the beliefs that you have, Marcus. Because even though I like you as a person, you're pretty mixed up in your thinking.
We got from Joe. We got great footage of the cracks on the road.
Yeah, very funny. It doesn't matter. It's raw footage. So when people just do shtick, and the thing I know is he knows this. He knows this. And maybe even Marcus knows it, but he's trying to get the rise, which he got. You know, I'm just trying. Stupidity brings out the worst in me. It always does. Always has.
I'm afraid that stupidity always brings out the worst in me.
Stupidity?
Yes, stupidity.
Why do I have to waste my time outwitting morons?
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. That's goodbye. I don't like that dog. That dog bit its owner. Very, very nasty dog. Exactly. Still go wild after all these decades. Yeah.
Amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, right? Yeah, let us see. Didn't complain about that, right?
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Well, look, I don't know what to tell you. Why in the world would I hide it? Meanwhile, you're so stupid. You're so dumb, all of you. Richard, you too. First of all, by the time you hear that guy going, yeah, he's past me already. You know, it would have been really loud if it was me. But, God help me. Joe, your raw footage still sucks. Robert's raw footage was a lot better. You don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't matter. What raw footage, they call it raw for a reason, Einstein. What do you think they call it raw from? Okay? You're just trying to be funny and you're an idiot. Simple as that. You don't want to come back? Don't. Do me the favor if you don't want to.
No, Marcus, don't leave us, Marcus. No.
Yeah, he needs somebody to support his stupidity.
No, it's not that. I love Marcus. Yeah. Evil dog.
And by the way, again, Bill, if you're talking about McCartney thinks he's more popular than Jesus, I don't know if that's what you're going at, right? But it's best not to say it like, say, John did. John wasn't bragging or boasting that they were better than Jesus. He was just commenting on the state of Christianity at the time, that, you know, Christianity is not winning right now. The kids like us better than Jesus. He wasn't bragging about it, just so you know. Raw footage meant to be improved in the editing room. That's the point. It doesn't matter what it looks like. You know, I won't share it anymore then. Fine. You know what I mean? You want to go see it edited? Watch it on my channel. This is raw footage. It is the best show ever, by the way. Not really. You say that to whoever you're with, right, James?
Yeah. I'll go to Cycles Planners and say the same thing.
It's the best show ever. Let's see. I'm going to ask for it. Let's see a little contribution here. This has been a slow month. This has been a very slow month, March. I need some help with March.
Boy.
And remember, the difference between this and a members only is I don't charge anybody a fee to watch my videos or charge anybody a fee to watch this live stream. It's all a matter of if you want to help with a tip, but it's not required to watch the content. And I realize that members only is also voluntary. You know what I mean? Like, you know, nobody forces anybody to pay money to watch a video. You do it because you want to. But I don't know. Yeah, I know this always happens. It was a joke. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know. I get that it's a joke and you just want to get a reaction. But the thing is, I'm here to tell it like it is. I'm here to correct things. I'm here to be official about it. Yeah, that's true. He entertained Jesus once, Paul. Yeah, he told the story. A guy looked like Jesus came into his home once. Yeah. Yep. Joe, you don't get YouTube money until tomorrow. That's right, I do. But actually, maybe not, because you get it on the 21st. I'll get out of here. This guy keeps calling me. The thing is, he doesn't have a computer. He doesn't own a computer. You don't get YouTube money until tomorrow. The 21st is the day that the YouTube money gets into the account. But the thing is, if it's a weekend, you got to wait past it, the weekend. So it might be the 23rd. We Brits are funny dudes. Look, I'm going to tell you something, Marcus, and make it clear, okay, and understand this. I do not have tech incompetence, in my opinion. And I think a lot of fans' opinions of my channel. If you think I have tech incompetence, knock yourself out. Although I know you're doing it just for shtick. I know you're doing it for okay. The Mickey Dolenz thing, I don't know what you're talking about. That was going to be raw footage also. Absolutely.
No, it's where you didn't turn the camera on. You thought it was on recording.
Yeah, I didn't turn the camera. I forgot to turn the camera on. That happens. Ask anybody. Ask anybody. I just heard Ken Michaels tell a story of how he interviewed, I think, Neil Innes from who was on the Ruddles he's known for, another Monty Python, all that stuff. But I think Monty Python. But anyway, he interviewed him for an audio tape for his show once, and I think he said he went 30 minutes with an interview and didn't realize it wasn't recording. He hadn't turned it on. So he had to ask Neil Innes to start from scratch and redo everything over for the first. It happens to everybody. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely ready for a nap, Danny. Let me tell you, he gets real tired fast, Danny. He does.
I'm not tired.
I was tired yesterday.
I heard Michael tell a story on the last chat that you had with them.
Oh yeah, I'll always take money to the store. Absolutely. Anybody wants to leave a tip, go ahead. I never talk about this that much, so take this clip and use it if you want. I find it very odd that, so many people watch and only the same few people bother donating it, all the entertainment they get. I don't understand that really, but as I say, it's not required. It's not a law. I just don't understand it. Oh, by the way, I wonder, that's a good question. What's your blood sugar now? It went down.
Yeah, it's going down.
Sorry to hear that. No, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your health that it went down, but for the show, it would be better if it went up.
Yeah, I'm happy when it goes down. You know why? I can have a devil dog.
Yeah, you're proud of those things, aren't you?
Oh, I love these things.
Yeah, there you go. Move in with Danny. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I don't have money. I'm going to have to move in with Danny. Have you had no place to go, Richard James? You can come here. If you were homeless, sure, I'll take you in.
There's a lot of people out there that need a place to go. A lot of people that came over, that don't have no place to go. You could always take them in.
Oh, you mean, yeah. That's a difference.
Why not? If you had Paul come on, Mr. Mayor, what would be the first question you ask him? I'm glad I finally got an answer because now I have a question. I would ask him, is the name of the album really Wings at the Speed of Sound, or is it just called At the Speed of Sound? Yeah, that's what I would. Finally, I got an answer to that. And I had another one that I finally just recently discovered that I would ask him, but I forget what it was.
But it's obvious, though. On the cover, it says Wings at the Speed of Sound.
That's the name of it. It's obvious. The way it just blurred right onto the cover. The whole thing is one entity. Shows you.
If it was anything different, the wings would have been a lot smaller.
Right. They'd have wings smaller, or they'd have wings on the side.
Right, in the corner, it'd be say wings small, and then it said at the speed of sound. So, yeah.
And the same thing is, the same thing is on the record label. It doesn't say like wings over here on the bottom, and then on the bottom, like quote ends at the speed of sound. It has the whole title, Wings at the Speed of Sound. And by the way, I don't agree. I think it's a great album title. The cover isn't so fancy. They'll give you that. The cover's not so good. Well, we have a different. By the way, is Don welcome at your home?
Yeah, he would never leave the area he's in. First of all, Joe explained that many times.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. That's still not the question.
Yeah. If worse comes to worse, I don't think he's a bad guy. But I would make out of his Social Security, I would make him pay some rent. Sure.
Yeah, but what about his colostomy bag opening up on your furniture?
No, we'll have to straighten that out for sure.
He was kicked out of there finally. By the way, when you saw him like in the mobile store, convenience store, where he was like sleeping and lying down on the cans of iced tea and stuff like that. He was told to get out of there by the head of the company, Mobile.
Of course,
he was reported, and you can't have a guy like that wearing a bag that leaks all over the food. Are you serious?
Yeah, no.
I don't agree with this either. I think Linda looked her best. She looked great there too, but I liked her when Paul first really married her. When she got married to Paul, like that period when they first used the early pictures like that. I think she looked her best. There you go. What would you ask Gringo? How'd your nose get so big? No, I don't know what I would ask him. I don't know. I don't have answers to this, Eddie. Don't ask me again, please. People always ask, what would you ask? I don't know. I never thought about it in 60 years. I would ask him, what do we have a nice deluxe Ringo box set? You should try to have it put out.
Yeah, he wouldn't talk about Beatles because he probably don't want to hear it. But maybe again, maybe he wouldn't mind. But you talk about his music, I'm sure he would like that.
That's true. Don would want the best room in the house because exactly.
Yeah, he's a tough guy.
I threw it out. Oh no, this year. Well, sorry, wrong one. I threw it out. What would happen? What happened to the wings at the speed of sound display? Another waste of money. Yeah, I threw it out because it wasn't a full display. It was just a partial thing. I thought it was when I got it. Don's number one with Don. I had a dream once where I was on a big bridge with Nixon, and I asked him, "Mr. President, did you erase those tapes?" So did you? Maybe he used bleach bit to clear all the information off it.
What's that matter?
Yeah. Well, I got to get going here because we're supposed to go to breakfast or something here. My girlfriend's home today. Yeah, and what am I going to have? Eggs. Yawn. No toast. Back to this again. No orange juice. No toast. No potatoes. Eggs. Ugh.
Well, orange juice is good for you.
No, it's not. It's got tons of sugar in it.
No, you get unsweetened orange juice, natural.
Yeah, okay. I watched one of the earlier vids with Don, and I didn't realize how much more understandable he was at the beginning. Yeah, he's not. You can't really understand Don anymore. In like 2015, would Danny rather bang Mrs. Roper or Honesta?
I tell you, Mrs. Roper was always looking to get laid, always. But Norman Fell, I don't know his name in the show, didn't want any part of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, she might have been, since she was starved, sex starved. Yeah, she might have been good.
You got to watch out because they're going to say, "Oh, what are you?" You know, they're going to call you something else because you choose the one over the other, and that's not the case. Of course, plenty of times I would choose the other. I'll pick Donna Summer every time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, eggs are another item you can make in different ways.
Oh yeah, how?
Scrambled, sunny side up, hard boiled, soft boiled.
They all taste the same.
Scrambled.
But they're the same. They taste the same.
You gotta add stuff to it, which you don't know anything about. You gotta add.
Yeah, I know about. What I like to get is corned beef hash and eggs over easy. What I used to get was I get fried eggs over easy with corned beef hash underneath, and then I would poke the yolk and dump the bread in there. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Does Danny find Martin Scorsese's depictions of Hell's Kitchen accurate?
I don't know. I've never seen it. I never seen it 4D, man.
Yeah, me neither too.
Yeah, I never seen it, so I can't tell you. But that's where I come from. I lived in Manhattan. You know, it was a good neighborhood back then. I moved out of New York. I was born '56. I moved out of New York in 1969. I was 13 years old.
Why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in your life story.
In the surrounding neighborhoods of Hell's Kitchen, we were safe. We didn't have to worry about nothing. It was well watched. And believe it or not, I don't know, 4D man, I don't know if you heard of the Westies. Okay, they're from Manhattan, the Irish Mafia. My sister dated one of them, but never knew that Billy was a part of the Westies.
Why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in your life story.
And I remember talking to him on the phone one time. He called the house in the city. I still remember the phone number, BR93628. That was a phone number in New York City. And I picked up the phone. It was Billy. I was a young kid. Like I said.
Oh, boy, you had a busy day.
You know, that's annoying when you do that. I'm talking to somebody and you keep doing that shit. You know, it's not right. But anyway, 4D man, I couldn't tell you. I know he's a great producer. I haven't seen all his stuff, but yeah, I don't know his take on Hell's Kitchen. But those days were good days. You didn't have to worry about nothing. You have to everybody had lawn chairs on the block outside. No crime, nothing. That area was clean. People knew better to come into that area. Wanting to cause trouble. New York today, In fact, years ago, I went down to my neighborhood. It all changed. They have skyscrapers where our neighborhood was. You 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 don't even, I didn't even recognize any part of the neighborhood. Everything has changed. They were just memories. You know, all those office buildings. There's just some streets in New York that used to get sun that don't get sun anymore because of these high rises. But I know people that live in New York. They rented my mother's trailer. Well, my mother's gone, but the trailer that my brother had, he comes up from the city, and there's areas that they put new buildings, no more sun. And it really has changed. The looks of New York changed a lot. Are you frozen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't know how to read, Danny. You got to understand.
I read it now. I was talking. That's why I didn't read anything. Yeah. Yep.
Are we near the end of the show? I think so. 2-hour mark. That's it. So, Danny, this was a lot of fun today. I hope you learned a few things from me again. I hope I taught you something. You too, Marcus. I hope you rethink life a little bit and what I've said. And that's it, folks. So thank you all for being here. Our usual time. We usually do this on Wednesday mornings. This is Friday morning, and we decided to do it.
Remember, I love everybody out there. Be safe. Stay healthy. Okay? Use common sense in life. That's all you need. You don't have to be a genius.
Yeah, again, take it from me. Don't have cigarettes like he does. Don't eat Tootsie Rolls like he does. Don't have ice cream like I did. Don't have pizza like I did. Okay? So, anyway, also, I'm pretty sure everybody that's here within the sound of my voice is already subscribed to this channel. But if you're not, please subscribe to the channel. I got to boost it up, So there you go. You know what I mean? There you go. And I need this channel. I got to hit 1,000 subs, and I'm sure I'll lose a few now after some trolls, but I'll take my chances. Anyway, everybody, let's do that. Let's get up to 1,000 subs on this channel.
Thank you, everybody. Take care.